We take out an East Coast rock crawler on one of Arizona's most popular rock crawling trails to see if he can make it through an actual rock crawling trail without giving it that East Coast whiskey throttle.
So we are down a few rigs today. Today it is us, Talton Offroad, and JR and Road. So let's see if we can't make it through CV today.
Talton Offroad Travel is here all the way from North Carolina. They've wheeled a huge chunk of the East Coast due to being a full-time YouTube travel and off-road channel. When they asked us to show them what the Arizona desert had to offer, we took them to no other than Table Mesa, Arizona, located just outside of Black Canyon City, to put them on one of our most known rock crawling trails, Collateral Damage.
Howdy, let's get rowdy. If you guys are new to the channel, we wheel the hardest trails in the Southwest with trying to clean them up, and we try to teach you guys how to wheel. Today we're out here with Talton Offroad, and we're gonna show him one of the best trails in Arizona that has the best scenery and probably the best pound per pound unique Arizona obstacles on it.
The first obstacle, the Gatekeeper, is a triple waterfall with a bend through the trail. Nothing too major, just technical having your fronts and your rears climbing at the same time. And the approach to all three of them being a little goofy due to that curve while you're going up them. Philip's rig is at 124 inches of wheelbase, making it a little bit more harder for him to get through that turn and more potential for him to hang up on his belly. Gets through there in that rock limo like he's driving for tips. Clean and quick.
Are you feeling optimistic about our attempt on collateral damage?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it better be. It's hot, so. But you know what? This guy knows how to wheel. We took him out a little bit the night before, had a couple runs, and I'm pretty surprised. He's not what I thought. He doesn't just bang off the rev limiter. And guy knows how to crawl.
Did you hear that? He's looking at my booty. Take my line.
This one is a medium waterfall with a crack in it, making you adjust and manage for two different obstacles in one. Philip's doing a great job in figuring stuff out quickly. JR's rig is a very typical Southwest style drag axle car. It's wild to see the differences between the two drag axles and how they're both killing it on this trail so far. The obstacles on this trail are one after another, making it exciting and keeping you on your toes. This one is a couple undercut ledges that turn into a slanted crack. You're gonna want to work the ledges and get your chassis as centered in the crack as possible, so that way it doesn't grab your chassis or the bars and hang you up.
I'm not sure what the line is. I'm just gonna try.
Just go for it. Oh. Go further, driver.
That's not the line, Philip. He lines back up again, climbs the ledges, and lines up with the crack and drives through flawlessly. Next up is JR. He's used to the Arizona rocks and off-road style, and he slow dances his way right through this section.
Hey there, buddy. What do you think so far? Pretty rad. This is some really good wheeling out here. Traction is incredible. Dust is pretty rough, but great wheeling, man. I'm having a blast. Dream come true to be out here, just loving it. This guy's awesome. He's living all of our dream. Well, you can live it with him too. Go check out his channel, man. He brings you along with.
When I leave here, I'm going to go stay at Grand Canyon, then I'm heading to Sand Hollow for 2 months. It's going to be a lot of wheeling up there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? I just got buggy jacked. Ah! Man, you don't want to leave these. Arizona heat, you got to savor this stuff. Well, we'll pick it up for you. I hope you guys made it all right. All right, we're back on the move. Jess just jacked the buggy, and I get pumped anytime she gets a wild hair to get some more seat time. Let us know in the comments if you guys want to see more of Jess behind the wheel in future videos.
I recommend do not wheel in Arizona in the summer. You'll die out here.
Look at that film crew coming through, film crew. Now front dig that, Sally. Oh yeah, dig, dig, dig. Woo! East Coast hanging out in the West Coast, look out! What do you think of this waterfall?
I'm gonna try not to get bound up because I got bound up last time.
Do you think that he's gonna be able to do it?
Oh my gosh, he's gonna eat it.
It's got like 1,000,000 miles of wheelbase, you better. Pressure's on, pressure's on.
Yeah.
He won't even know that there's an obstacle there.
His butt just a speed bump. Perfect. Yep. Yep, yep. Whoa, that was a lot bigger than you thought it was, huh? I'm like, whew. I'm 6'3". Yo, no pressure, but a girl just did that. It's really funny, it's got fuel buildup issues, so it loads up, so he's got to start it and rev it. He's from the East Coast, so it just makes it seem like he's that guy, but he's really not that guy.
Out.
I heard it snaps.
Yeah.
It's like snappy. We are on a roll. These guys are crushing it. Crushing it.
My cage has water that builds up in here sometimes and it drips on me. When I'm vertical, it drips down on me. Because there's a hole up here somewhere.
I swear we bring an East Coast guy out here and we start having East Coast problems. We don't have humidity here. Why you got water in your cage?
We live in Arizona. What the
That's
heck?
weird. All right, we're good. Sometimes you gotta check some suspicious stuff to make sure it's not dookie rags. This looks like this is a piece of a top or something. Yeah, it happens.
Jackie!
All right, we're cleaning this thing up. Looks like some trash. Either fell out of someone's rig or blew down just because of the weather. Gosh, we've had so much rain, it's just blowing these washes out, changed a lot of the trails, but it carries that trash down with it, so just doing our duty. Little trail maintenance. Ugh. Man, I hate to tell you guys this. Not only is Jess rad, good looking and great at giving you guys content for filming us, she can wheel too. I know. We are just crushing this trail like it ain't no big deal here, just crushing it.
We made it to the first of 2 major obstacles on this trail. Philip with Talton Offroad said he would do it if I did it. As you guys know, I'm pretty easily dirtbagged, and I for sure wanted to see Philip give it a try.
That's crazy.
Right? So what's your plan of attack?
Hardy. I am gonna get left as far as I can, probably front dig over a little bit.
Yeah.
But mostly it's gonna be look at Bronson and do what he tells me to do.
Solid.
I got Elena with me, she's always down to ride.
Yeah, look at you. Are you stoked?
Yeah.
You've got this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You keep them doing this, they won't have money for drug addictions and stuff later.
Not only did I want to see Philip give it a try, I wanted to see if he could crawl it. Out here in the West, crawling a hardline shows more skill and is a lot harder than bumping or giving it the whiskey throttle. That being said, we're down to use it if we absolutely need it. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Silly Bronson, it's way cooler when someone hits it with their purse and goes full rowdy. And I'd have to agree. But when someone comes up right behind you and crawls it, making it look easy, you tell me who looks better. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This should be good. There are a few lines up this fall, and the right one is a bit more mild. JR and Rose came out to support us because 2 rigs is much better than 1. Due to it being Sunday and it getting later in the day, he was happy to show us the optional line, and to be honest, it's a pretty hard one too.
We have been finding so many water bottles on the trail. There's so many. I get it, stay hydrated, but please don't toss the plastic.
Plastic is bad for sea turtles.
This is the second major obstacle. This one is super tricky because you would think you would drive right up the center. The secret is you put your driver's side front tire way up on the driver's side wall. It doesn't look or feel like it's the right line, but what it does is it lifts your axles and your chassis high enough off those rocks to where you don't get caught up. And it looks cool as hell while you're doing it.
So as you can see, my Bronson spotter, he put me too high on the line, and then I got my front passenger bound, and I had to kind of front dig it out and figure it out, and that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. If I just drove right through it, it wouldn't have been as cool, but I really enjoyed kind of getting stuck.
All we have to do is get the other 2 rigs through this spot and we're home free. Then we will have had almost a flawless day on the trail.
All right, we just got through the trail. It was super fun. He made it absolutely perfect. I mean, this rig is not your typical West Coast build. It's kind of a bus, but he knows how to drive it, man, and it's crawled. So it did every hard line on Collateral Damage. Being his first time out here, it's pretty sick. There's a lot of people who can't drive that live here. So it is pushing 95 degrees. And we're hot, so we're gonna make our way to the river, cool off, and put our feet in the sand. Boom! Dirt bagging the razor, guys. See what he does. Yeah! 2 out of 10.
Oh my God.
These girls have a tough life. I'm telling you, being an off-road kid is tough. Go around, hang out, watch cool stuff, and just play in rivers. I don't know how they do it. No games, crazy. I don't know how kids live without games, but I'm watching 2 of them do it right now. All right, we just got done with that trail, and it's like pushing 92 out here, and we were hot. So we found this little creek crossing that we've been going by a couple times this trip, and we're like, you know what? We're getting in because we want to cool off. And that's exactly what we're doing.
Perfect refresher.
We got Talton over here. We got the girls back there playing. We're parked up there and we're just eating snacks, cooling off before we gotta head home. So on that note, we're signing out and we'll see you guys on the next one. Sponsored in part by BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC Highlights, and Axle Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment. Thanks for watching.